Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure and welcome to the highway to the future. I'm heading towards Pix Creek because that's the theme for today's show. Not Pix Creek itself, you understand, heading towards Pix Creek, which we're going to do on the train in a moment. But I thought we'd drive the highway first. Hang on, wait. I've stuck a car in the ditch at least once. And then completely not fessed up to it, which is great. There we go. We'll park it up here. Pretty sure this is a car park. Smashing. No. You keep moving. I've parked that beautifully. Anyway, let's get on with the show, and then we'll see a little bit more of this rather marvellous mining town. So today we're going to be rocking the old tornado here out from Lav, going to Pix Creek, and we've started to do a little bit of decorating here in the Lav main station. I've had a request for some buffers to be placed on the end of here because apparently people keep driving off the end of it. To which I say, learn to drive. That's now queued me up quite nicely to drive off the end of it a little bit later on today. Still a bit of work in progress going on here, and I'm not wholly certain why we're growing bamboo, but you know what? I don't mind the looks of it. I think it looks a bit weird, but I don't mind the looks of it. I think bamboo as a central setup there is quite splendid. Here's the train. This is the main train that will be used for the Pix Creek to Lav service. It's got passenger capability. It's got a freight wagon on the back of it. Maybe if I jump on board, you can see that the passenger wagon is really quite splendid. Individual compartments, obviously. Nothing but we appear to have turned up in the wagon. Well, this is much more my style of travel anyway, so that's absolutely fine. Anyway, let's get off here. That's it. I'm just waiting for the steam to get up, you see, because we've got to pull a manoeuvre, which in question, the manoeuvre in question is we're going to back up, back into the tunnel, and then I'll flip the old points, and we'll go around the loop here, which because we've got a turning loop now, you see. Yeah. It's really good. You've just got to go very slowly, because if you don't, it is very possible to get yourself some multi-track drifting going on, with one part of the train going one way but another part of the train going the other way, and the whole thing's a disaster. And we try and avoid that wherever possible. I say avoid, we just try not to do it. So yeah, I need to knock up some more buffers to prevent the more careless drivers amongst us driving carelessly. The workshop is coming along. I've started to put a roof on it to kind of match the main station. And I'll even go this. I've got time to kill, you see, so we can... Don't electrify me. Oh dear, electrocuted again. Yeah, stop bouncing. Thank you. The bouncing's wonderful, apart from the times when it isn't. Right, yeah, eat some more fruit salad, please. Thank you. There you go. Right. Let's back up here, because, you know, to appreciate what's going on, you've really got to see it from a little bit of a distance. And there you go, you're seeing it from a little bit of a distance now. Super. Eventually, of course, we're going to have a viaduct coming out of the station that will stretch off yonder. Fish. To where? Oh, I'm glad you asked, because I don't know. And I'm also sort of working on a bit of a sort of front of station promenade kind of deal going on there. In this gap between the two stairwells, I'm intending that I'll find someone who wants to build a flower shop. At the moment, it's just got a whole bunch of charcoal kind of making going on, largely to fuel trains. Weirdly enough, but yeah, the roof's coming on. It's quite nice. We've got a slightly better ingress point now to feed the steel smeltery, foundry, whatever you want to call it. You go up here and head over. Go round the chimney. Thank you. Go chimney stack, and then you stand here and you throw something into the molten, which works fabulously. It's very hard to miss from there. It is. Up to... I'd say that was... You're going to believe that was deliberate. although if you've watched the channel often enough, you'll know full well it isn't. There is a very slightest chance that I might not be able to recover my stuff. Still, this is merrily killing... Oh, dear. Oh, that's... I think I might have accidentally double-tapped forward there. And then sort of just plunged headlong into the... Oh, that was not a good way to go. There are good ways and bad ways to go in this game. That, bad way to go. Just no, hold on, you can't get through there. Yeah, I know, it's misleading. You think you can, but no, you can't. Okay, well, this is an adventure I hadn't anticipated having. Yeah, keep your wits about you. I'm hoping I can recover my stuff, but there's a very good chance that it's all melted. Well, hold on. If we go down to here, maybe I'll be able to gain access to it by being very lucky. No, I don't think you're going to be lucky here at all. Go and get yourself some temporary scaffold type behaviour. Well, look, I might be able to get there from here. Oh, wait, come on, up ladder. You know what this needs? What? Dark wood ladder. Well, okay. You got any of that? No, not particularly. Right, okay, there's my gravestone. Oh, it's bumped me outside. That's good. Right, thank you. Give me my things. Well, that's a relief. Not that I necessarily deserve it. I think that, you know, if you throw yourself into a... Yeah, you throw yourself into a steel mill, you deserve what you get. Right, are we in? No. That's that flipping testy train. Sometimes it won't let you straight into the cab, and instead decides that you want to sit directly on top of the bogie, which is... It's not perfect. It's far from ideal. Hang on, we actually need to get off. Tell it we're getting off. There we go. Now get back on. There we are. Right, okay, the steam pressure is starting to come up. Not quite enough yet that we can move, but it's not going to be long. There we go. Let's have a little bit of the external view. It's a mighty looking train. I'll tell you something else. Sounds good too. I'm not going to... No sneaky peeks, no previews, none of that. You're just going to have to wait for it to happen. You know, I put that safety fence around the top of the steel smeltery there to prevent exactly that kind of behaviour. Originally, I had a bit of fence right next to where I just threw myself in, but I found that when you were trying to chuck steel blocks in there, it would sometimes get stuck. So I went, oh, no, it's okay. People will be sensible enough to not just lob themselves in. Boy, was I wrong. Right, let's make sure we've got the dead man switch on. There you go. The dead man switch is pretty effective, providing you're moving at a sensible speed. If you're rocketing along, well, the dead man switch is... All it does is it resets all the controls to neutral and then stops the train, theoretically. But there you go. Not theoretically, it actually does it. So if you fall out or lose connection or any of that kind of thing, the train will bring itself to a halt. If you don't have the dead man switch enabled, you could turn it on and just leave it to run, which could in itself be quite entertaining, but also perilous. But entertaining. I mean, I could switch it on and just leave something running around my little circuit, except of course it's not going to do that. No, it's not. Okay, well, forget I spoke then. Have done. Okay, right, let's see if we've got enough to get any kind of momentum at all. We're going to be backing up, so let's give it full beans. Nah, you're being a ruddy optimist there, sunshine. Okay, all right, well, look, I'll use some video editing magic to get to the point. We've got a little bit of steam up. We can make the magic happen. Yeah. All that whistling business. I've just had to do a quick reload. So the mountain has yet to pop in. It will pop in. I'm sure it will. There we are. Yeah. I mean, I could probably go for a little longer draw distance, I'm honest, but it's all right. It's all good. Right, we need to back up just a smidge. We'll just roll here. 10 kilometers an hour or less. That's the way to go. So we need to go beyond the points and then round it, because I'm not reversing all the way up here. No, that's poor form. The reason this is a little bit convoluted is that, as you can see, the second platform there, that will be the for transit going in the opposite direction. But we're not there yet. We've got a way to go before we get to that point. So for now, we've got this rather messy turnaround kind of business going on, and that's okay, because there's only 2 trains in existence, one of which is my little shunter, and this is the other one. I'd zoom out a bit and give you a better view, but I don't seem to be able to zoom out any. and I'm very reluctant to press buttons to explore how that might happen, because you start pressing buttons when you've got a dozen mods installed, and anything can happen. When you've got 150 mods installed, anything can happen in quite a significant fashion. Right, okay, let's just ease it up here. You sure you're clear of the points enough? It looks like I'm well clear of the points. All right, okay, throttle off, brakes on, jump off the train. Dun, 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 dun. And then we want to change that. No, just, there you go, click the button correctly. It helps if you use the right button. Oh, I see, we have got, the front bogies are in fact on there, but they're over here at the moment. I'm sure they're working correctly. And yeah, I mean, that's not disrupting things in the slight. Oh, they see, look, it's trying to stick me on top of the axle again. That's not where I want to be. Go on, just let me in. Nope, axle. Okay, all right. No, it's all right. I'll persevere. I'm patient, you see. There you go. You have to be patient when you play like I do. It's kind of mandatory. Anything other than that, and madness is the only thing you're going to get. Right, now, as the steam comes up, your regulator there is going to allow you to go faster with less application of throttle. There you go. See, it snapped on. Right. Now, this is a bit where we do need to go dead slow. Otherwise, the train gets very, very confused. Yeah, you see, it's confused. It's confused. It's confused. Train's confused. It's not confused. It's not confused. All right, okay. All right. Yeah. Just, you'd be better off not looking. No, I have to look. It's all part and parcel of being a professional. Okay. All right. There we go. So yeah, we're going to wiggle this lot around here. And somehow, between all of the different bogies that we've got on here, it's not going to derail or fall apart. Yeah. The reason that I've mandated a all ahead slow for this particular manoeuvre is I've tried it at all ahead moderate, and it went very badly wrong. Very badly wrong. Not even using this train, just using the shunter, it went very badly wrong. And this train is even more flighty when it comes to behaving, but that's okay. We'll come out of the loop, and everything will be pointing the right way. Will it? Oh yeah. I've got total confidence that this is going to do what it's supposed to. Keep your speed leisurely. I am doing keeping the speed leisurely speed. That's my middle name. Really? I think there's plenty of evidence to the contrary of that. This is a corner in a bit. Yeah, if you want to create good-looking corners, give them some space. Wiggling around in such a tight corner is a terrible way to do things, and therefore shouldn't be done. But there we go. Here you go. That's it. Yeah. Rock it. There we go. All right, we're on a straight. Yeah, never mind that the carriage just picked up half a mountain there. We won't worry too much about that. The mountain doesn't mind, and neither does the carriage, frankly. You know, I hadn't planned today's episodes to be me trying to turn a train around. But you know, sometimes that's just how it goes. Yeah. I mean, look, we've already had a rare old adventure. I threw myself into the steel mill. I mean, it's all good. Yeah. No, we've got this now. I'm overconfidently doing 12 kilometers an hour. Yeah, no. You can't do that. There you go. Round the corner. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, keep her coming. Now, I've not actually been up to the other end of the line since originally planning the track out. So I laid the track out there, and I've not seen what they've done with the station. We got it ploughed in, and that involved demolishing someone's house. The someone in question wasn't particularly thrilled about that. No, but that's. Yeah. Further planning permission should have been sought before we did that. But hey ho, lessons were learned, and it won't happen again today. Will it happen again in the future? It shouldn't, but you know, you can't rule these things out. Anyway, here we go. Right, this is the last complicated part. Last complicated parts. Are we snagged on something? No, everything's going. All right. Once we're through the points, everything should be groovy. Yeah. Come on. Slow, 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 slow. Slow. There you are. That's it. It's good. Give it a toot. Yeah, because we're rolling. Oh, yeah. Here we go. We've also set about some rules with regards to the use of the whistle before departing the station. Because part of the idea... Oh, look at that for a bit of cornering. That's exciting. Yeah, just don't look at it. Okay. If you don't look at it, then it's working. Yeah? Yeah, it totally is. Right. There you go. I'll get a turn of speed on in a minute and you'll be moderately to greatly impressed. I say that. Your mileage is going to vary. And of course, this does rather depend that there hasn't been someone encountering a creeper on the track further down, because a creeper will quite readily dispatch your track for you. There you go. This is the only way to view it, you know, because we could go back inside the cab. There you go. And from here, everything looks like it's going fabulously. How's the fuel situation? Fuel situation's grand. Okay, there you go. I mean, you get a nice view. It's jolly immersive. That's not so bad. There you go. See? Yeah, well done. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we can really see it. Can really see it totally now. As Gecko points out there, yeah, you've got to sound the whistle a lot in the tunnel, because you never know when you're going to have some clowns mucking about in the tunnel. You never know. I say clowns. I mean fellow citizens. All right, are we clear of the points? Almost. Almost. I see. Look, we've got some late arrivals piling in. There you go. Not piling in. They just want to be in the show. You see, they have a suspicion that I'm recording, and therefore they're rocking up to go. I'm going to be in the show. Well, all right, that's fair enough. Right. Okay. Here we go. Let's get some momentum going. And it will get some momentum, this. And once we leave the Lav City area, then we'll have a far more a far smoother experience. The jerker vision that you get right now, it will ease off. Yeah. Oh, is that Daz? Hard to say. There's quite a lot of smoke in the tunnel. Yeah, that's why you tended to close your smoke box when you were in the tunnel and breathe in just before you go in. There we are. What are we doing now? 20 kilometers an hour. Perfect. Yeah. I've got the throttle wide open. My steam pressure's not huge at this stage. It's moderate to good, but mostly poor. There you go. Come on. We've got to get out of this chunk section, and then things will start to flow more freely for us. In fact, if I were to sit myself inside the cab here, we might have a better time of it. I'll tell you one thing for nothing: it's ruddy atmospheric. The other good thing about riding a train is it will merrily dispatch most wrong-uns with no problem at all. If you've got, a zombie or a skeleton or something standing on the track and you hit it with a train, well, okay, you're going to be pushing the zombie or the aforementioned skeleton along for a little bit, but after a while, they're going to be mashed. You'll have pulped them. All right, we've passed 30. Yeah, now we're cooking. And in due course, we'll get up to a speed that will cause terror. Now, I mean, part of this, of course, is that I am pulling a full train. I say full, it's 2 carriages. Well, it's two items of rolling stock. But no, it's all good. We'll get out into the glorious countryside relatively soon. Because I made an executive decision that all rail services must remain on the same layer. They have to stay on one level throughout. We're not going to do slopes on the main line. The main line will remain on one level, and that means that because it's slightly above sea level, it's like 5 or 6 blocks above sea level, there's quite a lot of viaducting going on, and some of the viaducting I put in just to get the rail connection up to Pix Creek. Well, let's just say it wasn't the prettiest. Yeah, some floating track going on in there because I was holding everybody back, you see. They wanted to get cracking, and my time to actually go and get stuck in is a little bit limited. So I just knocked out some track and I said, there you go, you can now tidy that up and decorate it and make it look beautiful and so forth. And I have no idea how far they've got with that. There we go. Alright, okay. Yeah, you see, we've got sass going on from the passengers now. Doing almost that. Clear off, Daz. This is a one-man operation. Daz can't hear me, of course. He's just going to pick that up psychically. Up to 36 kilometres an hour now, and we're still jerking it some. Oh heck, what happened there? That's all right. No, I'm just dangling my arm out the way. I'm leaning on the window. Yeah, like a professional driver might. Were they feeling suitably professional? Oh, you missed the glorious coming out into a sunset here. Ideally, this wouldn't be a sunset. Now, these two white beams here, that's places I have died. Yeah. To say that building this particular section of track was a pain in the bum would be a bit of an understatement. Because it was. It was a pain in the bum. A big pain. And I've got quite a big bum. Yeah, no, I got blown up. I got stabbed. I got flipping Walgrens, whatever they're called, just coming out of nowhere. And because I'd roll the train forwards. Yeah, 3 times. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I'd roll the train. I know you can destroy these, but I quite leaving them as mementos. In fact, that was obviously a creeper. That one, you can see the hole. There you go. 38 kilometres an hour now. Feel the speed. This looks like we don't. Oh no. There is some track bed going on. For how long? I've no idea. Yeah. Okay. Now we've paused for a moment. Yeah. Keep going. You don't want to be. This is a heavy spawn zone. You really don't want to be out here at night. Now it says we're doing 39. I wonder if we're wheel slipping. No, we don't. Doesn't look like we're wheel slipping. There we go. Yeah, what it lacks in consistent frame rate, it makes up for in train. Oh, that's the motorway we're just going over there. Oh, no, it's nice, isn't it? It is quite nice. Yeah, it's quite nice. Oh, here's they have started to build the support for this aerial track. Actually, that looks really good. It does look really good. Yeah, that actually looks super. And they've already pre-planned for the track on the other side, and not just. So we got cobbled brick, which is great. Stone brick, I should say. And then it's supported on the underside with gravel. Oh, they've done well. Good job, team. Because I was picky, I said, we should be having gravel underneath the track because that's what you do. And they've stuck to that. Then that makes me very happy. All right, okay. We're now rocking at allegedly almost 40 kilometres an hour. I didn't wait long enough to get the steam up. Had I waited a little longer, we'd have a little bit more grunt here. Bit of lava for those of you who like these things. I know it's scenic. Yes, it's good. Yeah, the journey takes quite a lot less time if you go by road. We've got cars and so forth, and yeah, it takes less time if you go by road. But the train is supposed to link up vast distances and to haul hefty amounts of cargo. What do you steady? Keep it together. And also, if we're doing 40 miles an hour, I'm a Dutchman. Let's throttle down here. There we are. Firstly, it makes it just a little bit quieter. Secondly, I think a more genteel mode of not thrashing it might actually lead to slightly better acceleration. Am I actually building any extra water pressure? It's quite hard to see. The font is tiny. Yeah. You've got extra water pressure. You've got extra steam pressure coming up. Okay. All right. Well, no, I don't believe it. No, you probably shouldn't. Right, where are we now? We're about 2/3 of the way there. Now, obviously, if the train's running faster, it takes less time than this. At the current rate of progress, my shunter's a little bit quicker between the two. But hey, It's not about the speed of the journey, it's about the quality. And you have to say, well, this is a level of quality. And you go, yes, it is. Certainly is a level of quality. We're still losing speed, which makes absolutely no sense, of course, because this is entirely flat. Oh, here we go. All right, into the other tunnel. Right, we're almost there. Oh, this is exciting because I don't know what it looks like at the other end. All right, let's just roll through the tunnel, and if we come to a stop, then I'll ease it forward again. I don't know why we're so jerky. Yeah. Oh, into the smoke. It's all jolly dramatic. Yeah. No, it's making me feel excited. Yeah, this is. I mean, eat your heart out, Hogwarts Express. We've got way more drama than you have, and far fewer wizards. Come on. Come on. Come on. In you go. Come on, just flipping floor it. Come on, let's go. It feels like we're going uphill, and we're not. No, we're not. No, this is just the speed that we're going. Come on. All right, okay, and out the other side. Only a short tunnel, this one. The aim eventually will be to follow the curvature of the land. Oh, look! Oh, this is awesome. They've electrified this section. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, team. Oh, I am heartened. No, I can't make it. I'm going to have to check this out on foot, I think. But we're into an electrified section, which is ace. This is, I believe, this is Pixelator's work. Is that, or at least he came up with the bridge design idea. That's superb. That really is superb. So here we are at Pix Creek, and wow, that's fabulous. Right, okay, let's ease it off. I can see the station. Okay, I think you can see the station as well. Right. Oh, this is super. This is really, really ace. I'm stoked. Right, okay, let's deploy the brakes a little bit. There's a sign there, and I imagine that is "You have now reached the end of the platform" sign. Engine cruise only. Right, so, okay, so I want to... I think I've even put a speed limit on there. Oh, this is great. Alright, there we are. Come on, in you come, in you come, in you come, in you come. Right, about there. Should do us grand. Alright, has that brought us... Yeah, it has. Yeah, we're there. Oh, great. Okay. Yeah, no, that's the stuff. Right, let's whip the fuel out. I mean, in fact, I'll just whip some of the fuel out. We want to keep the steam pressure up so people can make use of it. But no, this is... I've got out the wrong side there. Oh, well, never mind. So that's okay. These are ace. These are superb. I'm absolutely loving the electrification we've got going on. Obviously, as with everything else, it's still a little bit work in progressy, but that's grand. Hang on, that's oh dear, yeah. Oh, I seem to have ejected myself from the what's going on here. Well, it's obviously some kind of stream that is going to do stuff and things with things and stuff. Yeah, there we go. Pix Creek Station. There you go. You got tickets. There is a ticket zone. And you got a platform. You got plenty of seating. Oh, this is lovely. Oh, this is. Hang on, I'm gonna have to let them know. Yeah, this is really good. It's really, really good. We got a vending machine. Is it I think this looks like a genuine vending machine, rather than one that someone has constructed. I'm not so sure it is, you know. I think this is something that someone's constructed. Well, if this is constructed, it's remarkable. The chisel stuff is presumably Bob. Yeah, I mean, Bob, look at this. It's 2 benches and a bin. Oh, I could die happy. Oh, this is just... Oh, it's fantastic. What a great... look, and then we've got the wagon there, and this is presumably warehouse access. I think that was the sign that I just read. There's the Pix Creek sign. This is... He's ace. Yeah. Bob's absolutely brilliant. Wolf did the structural, and Bob did the chisel. And it's great. Yeah, it's great. And you are on video. There we are. That's it. Oh, Gecko built the bridge. There you go. Yeah, no, this is. I'm stoked. I'm blown away. This is really quite amazing. Right, I'll wait till sunlight, and then we'll have a look at this setup as the sun comes up. Yeah, nice. Sorry, I'm quite pleased with this. This is very good. It goes to show what can be done when I get out of the way and people are allowed to just crack on, because everyone's waiting for me to finish up the lav station so that they can go do their thing. There's the turnaround loop. Yeah, they've stuck a quick balloon loop on the end of it there. Yes, yeah, all right, yes, yeah, you're very good. See, they're all giddy now because they know that someone might be watching. Almost 2 or 3 people, in fact. It's good, and it's set up for the next leg as well. The next town that we're going to be connecting. So Picks Creek, in case it's not obvious, this is the main mining town. Gently, there you are. Oh, poo. And they've been working on this for quite some time. In fact, since we got started, and I said, no, you're going to have to wait for me. I believe there is some work afoot with regard to a light rail system to transport stuff from the mine to the main rail station, and I've got no idea what it does. The miner's work cabin, yeah, okay, yeah. You see this? I mean, this all looks minecarty, and that's absolutely fine. We've got a computer. Okay, yeah. Oh gosh, and digital mining. How future modern can you speak? There. It's whoa. Hey. Oh, it's all those things. Oh, hello. There's a ruddy conveyor belt conveying things. I'm going to stand on it. Yeah. Oh, look. Yeah. There's good stuff coming out of there, and it's on the conveyor belt. I'm overtaking you, son. Along with electricity. You know what? Standing on here, going through these 2 bits of electricity could be perilous. It seems to be just chucking stuff off the edge. I'm not entirely sure that being chucked off the edge is something that I want, but I'm going to go with it. Kawallop. Right, it goes into a heap. I'll finish bouncing in a moment. There we are. That's good too. Goodness me, the engineering team here really are doing. That's an excavator. Oh, crikey! There's a lot of dangerous things going on, and that's Lorks. I mean, I'll be honest with you, not sure what we're making it for, except to make it. And that's absolutely fine. Yeah, there's no problem with that. Neighbourhood in the works, houses coming soon. Yeah, it's good. That's good. In fact, there is another motel in town somewhere. I should probably go and find a bed. And that way we can have a little sunny look around just to kind of wrap things up. Yeah. Gosh. Yeah. Quite so, gosh. Okay, cripes. Cripes is good too, yeah. People don't say cripes often enough these days. It's a derivation of crikey, obviously, but this is a deliberately placed hedge. I like it. I love it. I'll go. This is nice. I complained early on, and people were slightly offended when I said, "Look, we've got to do a reasonably good job at actually putting stuff together. Don't rush through it and come up with a big fat nothing. Come up with something great." I've seen this before. You might not have done there, dear viewer, but that. The chiselers have put together a Colonel Failure logo monolith type deal thing here, and it is great. It's very well done. I mean, okay, yeah, I mean it's my logo, and therefore I'm always going to be pleased by it. But I mean, how good an execution is that? That's impressive stuff. What have we got going on here? Just fire, reeds. Is the ice a fishing pier? That's nice. Not so much on the fish though. I'd say that as fishing piers go, you're probably better off just going to chip shop, and that'll make you a little bit happier. Yeah, where are we now? I don't know. I don't come here very often. This is Bob's Refinery, as you can clearly see. Yeah, I think this must be the road. One would imagine. Let's have a look. Yep. Yeah, this is with that. I think I heard that there was a racetrack as well, but I've not. Oh, there we go. Now you look at that. I mean, obviously you've got my little death beacons there, which possibly interfere with the view. It's a bit annoying that I can't jump over this fence. Right, I'll just have to do it this way. Up we go. Come on. And right, round the corner. And here we are. Look both ways before crossing the road. Yeah. Car. Yeah, they're jolly good fun to drive. Look at it. It's a lovely bit of bridge. It is a lovely bit of bridge. You know what? The application of diagonals really makes a difference. If they were to just add circles as well, we'd be all over the place. We talk about circles. That presumably is a bike rack with part of it on fire, as most bike racks have a tendency to be. Yeah. We've got a few more pillars needed to get round this corner, but I suspect that there is some science going on trying to figure out how to continue this girder bridge around the corner. Regardless, the progress being made is really super. I just stepped on something poor. This wizard tower is actually part of the original setup, and it's been preserved. I don't think it's been resurrected. I think it's just been allowed to rot. Anyway, there you go. I've been Colonel Failure. I'll be back soon. In the next episode, I don't really know, but I'm going to unleash the troops. The troops will now be unleashed a little more. They're not allowed to build trains yet. No. All trains will be commissioned by me, but I will be starting to do that a little bit more often. Anyway, next episode, I'm gonna let them know that they can now expand the train line from here at Pix Creek to whatever the farm town is called. Someone was talking about calling it Farmville, and I went, no, we're not calling it flipping Farmville. No. Oh, come on. We can do better than that. Not everything has to be. This is dangerous. There's all manner of horror going in. Oh, yeah. Might want to deal with that. That's a squid infestation. And this is a cemetery. This is somebody hasn't finished it yet. And what's that for? That's just a spotlight. Okay. And what's going on under here? Oh, this is the underground station. This is where they're talking about the light rail running underneath the main track. That's fabulous. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's all good. Look, it's ruddy Minecraft and it's got trains in it. You're taking the most accessible game ever made and making it have trains in a meaningful fashion. And there you go. That's it. That'll do for today. You can't walk through the wind. Use the door. Look, this is user experience stuff, right? And therefore, it should do what the users are anticipating that it does. Well, it hasn't. No, it clearly hasn't. Can I get a nice view from here? You can get a face full of smoke. That's almost the same thing. I've been Colonel Failure. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Cheerio! So we got our starter town and our mining town nicely connected. Steeple fingers in a planning kind of a way. And the next connection is going to be up to what? I think it's called Wilt Farms or some such. I can't remember. But it is the farming town that's going to be hooked up next. And we're going to start double tracking because it will mean then that we can have multiple trains running at the same time and that'll all be glorious. The basic plan is new town, new train. Jolly good. It's going to be another A1 because I quite like the idea of multiple trains of a similar kind of nature rocking around so that you've got a matching pair on the main line, and then we'll diversify and broaden out a little bit. And no, it's not going to be steam all the time, but we're starting with steam, and my shunty shunt is going to stay steam as well. I think gradually I'll probably evolve my my depot at Lav to become really quite something. Or I might go off and build a central kind of rail works when we've got a feel for how the towns are spread around the map. Either way, if you want to join, this is open to all members of Fail Brigade, and you can get the details of how to join in the description below. What are you waiting for?